Hi everyone, welcome to my living room. Tonight we have a 75-minute power practice. And I realized when I made this schedule last week, I have power tonight and power tomorrow morning. So it's gonna be a strong couple of days. I think going into next week, I will make Friday night a yin class and Sunday night also a yin class, and keep the long power for Saturday morning. So there'll be some changes for next week. I think also I'll make the evening classes maybe a little bit earlier. I was thinking at 6 o'clock instead of 7, just to buy a little bit more of that evening time. So maybe give me some feedback on that, of what times you would prefer the evening. Now I know it's 7 o'clock and all around our neighborhoods people are making a whole bunch of noise to let the frontline workers and all the amazing heroes in our communities know that we appreciate them. So I'm going to turn down this music just for a moment. And I would like to invite everybody who's joined in so far, and even if you join in later, do it anyways, to make a resounding sound of Om. And maybe we can open our windows and let the world know that we appreciate all the effort that especially people in our communities are making to help keep us safe and healthy. So before we do anything else, find a nice tall seat, bring your hands to your heart center, and let's join in the incredible show of gratitude that so many of our neighbors are offering for all of the people, the frontline workers, the medical professionals, the people who work in grocery stores, the people who are delivering our mail, the people who are making protective gear, whoever they are, they're everywhere. Let's thank them with a beautiful Om. Take a deep clearing breath in through your nose. A big sigh out your mouth. Exhale. Inhale for Om, big breath. Another deep breath in. Fill up with gratitude, so much gratitude for all of these heroes in our community. Let that soften into your heart as you exhale. And bow your mind into the beautiful light of your own glowing heart. Blink open your eyes if they're closed and bring your gaze back through center. And we'll get into our practice very shortly. Let's set a personal and collective intention for the practice tonight. So something that you would like to bring into the practice for yourself. Maybe it can be a special word or a phrase. And also a collective intention. What would you like for maybe your immediate family, or maybe the larger community, maybe your city, maybe the province, maybe the country, maybe the whole world. You find where you'd like to bring your collective intention. You can close your eyes maybe for a few more moments while I read to you from this beautiful book, The Untethered Soul by Michael A. Singer. It's been such a steadfast book for me lately. Deep inner release is a spiritual path in and of itself. It is the path of non-resistance, the path of acceptance, the path of surrender. It's about not resisting energies as they pass through you. If you have difficulty doing this, don't get down on yourself. Just keep working with it. It's the work of a lifetime to become that open, that complete, that whole. And here's where I want you to focus tonight. The key is to just relax and release and deal only with what's left in front of you. You do not need to worry about the rest. If you relax and release, you will see that it puts you through tremendous spiritual growth. You'll start to feel an enormous amount of energy awaken inside of you. You'll feel much more love than you've ever felt before. You'll feel more peace and contentment, and eventually nothing will ever disturb you again. And bring those thoughts with you. Weave them into your personal and collective intention. Maybe make a wish for yourself or for someone else. And we'll set up today on our backs for a little bit of core work. So lying down onto your back, I've been practicing this one a lot. I hope you enjoy it as much as I do. We'll start slow and then we'll build it up a little bit faster. So lie down onto your back, and maybe just as you're there, give yourself a little hug. Squeeze your knees into your chest. I'll just turn a little bit sideways so you can see it more at an angle. Extend both your legs up toward the ceiling. Extend your arms out long behind you. Take a big breath in. And then bring both your hands together to touch like you're clapping. Take an inhale breath. Lower your right leg all the way down to the mat. Exhale, lift your head and chest up. Take one more inhale here. Now as you exhale, bring both your hands to the outside of your left leg. Inhale back, head and shoulders lift. Exhale to the center. And now switch your legs. Right leg comes up, left leg goes down. Inhale, lower down. Exhale to the outside of your right leg. Inhale back. Exhale to center. Legs switch. Inhale, lower down. Exhale outside of the left leg. Inhale, lower, center. Switch as you inhale. Exhale, outside right. Inhale. Exhale, center. And switch. And here we go, a little bit faster. Inhaling to lower. Exhaling to lift. Switch after you've done one side. Outside and inside of both legs. Start to bring in a deeper breath. Keep going. Lift those head and shoulders up. Keep drawing the lower belly in. Outside, inside, and switch. Outside, inside, and switch. Exhaling as you come up. Inhaling as you lower down. A few more each side. 2 more on each side. Keep pointing those toes. Keep your legs active. Last full round. And last one. Woo! Hug your knees into your chest. I hope you like that. I like it a lot. It's really good core work and side core work. And now hug behind your knees. Rock and roll yourself forward and back a few times. And see if you can come up to a boat pose. So your toes will be hovering off the mat. And I'll just realign myself here. Toes are hovering off the mat. Chest is lifted. You can always hug behind your knees. Reach your arms forward if you like. Maybe even carry your shin bones to be parallel to the floor. Lift your chest toward your thighs. Hug everything tight. Maybe extend your legs. Maybe even reach your arms up and hold here. And think of 3 things that you're grateful for and say them out loud. My family, our health, and our home. Bring those things into your heart center. Lower your boat. Head and shoulders to hover, toes to hover. Deep breath in. Come back to 3 things that you're grateful for and say them out loud. My family, our health, our home. Low boat to hover, and we'll come up and down. Exhale to lift up. Think of what you're grateful for. Inhale to lower. Exhale to lift up. 3 more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. We'll hold. Inhale. Exhale. Come back up. Hold here. 10 counts. 9, 8, 7, 6, you might be here. 5, you might be here. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Cross over your ankles, roll forward, downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in as you get there and a full breath out. Pedal out your heels a couple of times. Feel already that energy in your core. Releasing and letting go. Inhale and exhale. Find stillness. Spread your fingertips wide. Root down through your finger pads. Bend your knees a lot. Pull your hips away from your hands. Let your gaze soften so you're looking between your inner thighs. Head is heavy. Straighten out your legs on your next inhale. Exhale, heels press down to the mat. Do it again. Bend your knees. Inhale, lift your hips up. Exhale, straighten the legs. Press the heels down. One more time. Inhale, bend the knees. Hips pull back and up. Exhale, straighten the legs. Heels down. Inhale, ripple forward, high plank pose. 5 push-ups here. Inhale to lower. Exhale for 5. You can use your knees. 4, nice strong belly. 2, and last 1, inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog. Deep breath in. And a long breath out. Ha. 1 more, it's Friday. Inhale. Ha. Come behind your toes, bend your knees a lot, look forward to the top of your mat. Get there any way you like, walk, step, or hop. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale to fold. Inhale to rise all the way up, Urdhva Hastasana. Lengthen your tailbone, palms touch as you reach up. Exhale, hands come through heart center, Samastitihi. Release by your side. Take a moment of stillness here and feel already the energy moving in your body. You can feel that incredible energy just from releasing and letting go, just like that beautiful passage reminded us. And don't worry, I'll read it at the end just for a good reminder before you go to sleep tonight. Deep breath in. And a long breath out. Hands flow to the heart. Let's move. Inhale, Surya Namaskar A. Reach up. Arch back. Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, fold forward. Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway. Ardha Uttanasana. As you exhale, plant your palms, right foot, left foot steps back, Uttita Chaturanga Dandasana, high plank. Press into your hands, dome the space between your shoulders, keep your neck long, draw the belly in. Rock forward on the toes, you can always lower your knees if you need. Take 2 more deep breaths here, keep coming forward right on the tip of your big toe. Belly draws in, dome the space between the shoulders. 1 more, inhale. Slowly lower all the way down, elbows brush the ribcage right to the belly. Lengthen your legs behind you, take your fingertips out wide off of your mat. Cupcake hands. Tip your elbows forward. Inhale, lift your head and chest up. Exhale, lower straight back down, Viparita Bhujangasana. Inhale, lift your chest up. Take your right shoulder down to the mat as you exhale, look to the left. Inhale, back through center, big gaze up. Exhale, left shoulder down, look over your right. Inhale, back through center, 1 more breath here. Stay for an exhale before you take 1 more inhale. Let your shoulders broaden. Exhale to lower all the way to the mat. 1 cobra pose, inhale, Bhujangasana. Palms pressed down, chest lifts. Exhale to lower. Tuck your toes, engage your legs, slide your hands a little bit closer to your hips, elbows draw back, shoulders back. Engage your legs, kneecaps lift, engage the belly. On your next inhale breath, Chaturanga, low push-up. Inhale here. Exhale, Uttita Chaturanga Dandasana. 1 more deep inhale breath. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Take a deep inhale and a long exhale. 1 more inhale. Exhale. Come behind your toes, bend your knees a lot. Look to your mat. Now from here you can stay or maybe walk in a little bit closer. Bring your toes together to touch and a couple of light hops. Kick your bum with your heels. And then on the 3rd or 4th hop, lift up enough that you can land your feet between your hands. When you get there, Ardha Uttanasana, halfway lift. Uttanasana fold. Inhale to rise. We'll move a little faster this time. Urdhva Hastasana, palms touch. Find that Ujjayi breath. Exhale all the way down. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. As you exhale, plant your palms, left foot and right foot, Uttita Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, rock forward. This time as you exhale, halfway down, Chaturanga, or all the way. Untuck your toes, come up, either Cobra or Urdhva Mukha Svanasana, upward facing dog. Just an extra breath. Inhale, lift your chest. Look up and back, exhale. On your next inhale breath, roll over the toes, high plank. You can move right back to downward dog or 1 extra Chaturanga here. Exhale, downward dog. Deep breath in. Full breath out. 1 more. Inhale, spread your shoulders away from each other. Exhale, heels down.
Come behind your toes again, maybe walk in a little more. Round the upper back, bend your knees and kick your bum with your heels. Get that nice float. And maybe on the third or fourth try, hop up again and land your feet between your hands. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Uttanasana fold. Root down to rise up. Spread your arms wide, palms touch, arch back. Exhale, hands to heart center. Step your big toes together to touch. You probably know where we're going. Heels slightly apart. Sit right down into that chair and get your hips low. Try to connect your index finger with the mat. And as you pull yourself back, resist the urge to fall back by curling your tailbone towards your heels. Draw the belly in strong. Engage Mula Bandha, the lowest abdominal lock. Uddiyana Bandha, right at the solar plexus. And then reach your arms up to the sky. Sit your hips down a little lower. Angle your pinky fingers in, thumbs out for a little bit of a shoulder rotation. Take your gaze forward, hug the inner thighs. Sit lower, draw the kneecaps back. Can you see your toes if you look down? Get focused and balanced. One more inhale, reach up. Go a little deeper on the exhale. Now keep the depth of your hips. Inhale, just your arms and chest. Exhale, lift your hips and fold. Good work. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. As you exhale, plant your palms. This time you can walk, step, or hop back. High plank or right to chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or upward dog. High plank, chaturanga, or right to downward dog. Deep breath in. Exhale as you land here. Inhale, right leg lifts up to the sky. As you exhale, slow motion, right knee, right upper arm. Get it high up there. Inhale, lift your right leg back and up. Exhale to the left upper arm. Give a twist. Inhale, good core work. Lift that leg up. Exhale, knee to chest. Keep coming forward, look forward. Step through to the inside of your right thumb. Spin your back heel down. Virabhadrasana 1. Outer right hip pulling back, left thigh forward, deepen into your right knee. Take a breath in here. Sink a little deeper on your exhale. One more inhale, reach up. As you exhale, float hands to your lower back. Interlace your palms right to the webbing and close your hands as tight as you can. Maybe they remain on the sacrum, or maybe you lengthen your knuckles down past your hips. Take an inhale to lift your chest, heart toward the sky, knuckles toward the earth. One more breath, broaden the shoulders. Exhale, bow forward, Baddha Virabhadrasana. Now, let your right shoulder rest on your thigh. Let your head be heavy, chin right to the chest, and this gives you the space to bring the arms up higher. And then maybe the right shoulder comes down inside of the right shin, maybe all the way to the ground with your crown of your head. Pull your outer right hip back. Use your feet for a strong foundation. One more deep inhale. Stay for the exhale. Now press down into your feet. Use your strong arms to pull you back up. Reach up to the sky. Big stretch. Exhale, palms plant down. Left foot steps back onto the toes. Heel lifts. Float your right leg back. Hover, chaturanga. Both feet down. Lift your heart. Upward facing dog. Make your way to downward dog. Feel free to add the extra chaturanga. When you get there, deep breath in. Ujjayi breath out. Left leg floats to the sky. Big breath in. Slow motion. Left knee, left upper arm. Strong core. Inhale. Bring it all the way back up. Press out. Cross to the right side. Get that knee as high as you can. Inhale. Back up. Exhale, knee to chest, round the upper spine. Keep coming forward, high in the back toes. Step through lightly. Outer right foot steps down, heels hip distance apart. Virabhadrasana 1, Warrior 1. Get deep into that left knee, outer left thigh, parallel to the outer edge of your mat. Hips are parallel to the front of your mat. Nice long belly, nice long chest. Arms reach up, maybe look up. One more breath, inhale. As you exhale, float your hands to your lower back.
take the opposite grip. So without thinking about it, you probably took your regular grip. Now switch that grip for the second side. Find that balance. Hands can stay at your sacrum, or maybe you lengthen your hands below your hips. Roll the chest open, shoulders squeeze together. One more breath, inhale. Exhale, Baddha Virabhadrasana, humble downward warrior. Let your shoulder rest on the thigh if you like, or maybe glide down the inside of your shin by pressing the shin against your shoulder. You allow that alignment to stay in the right position, your thigh parallel to the outer edge of your mat. Maybe head comes all the way down. Keep lifting the arms up and over your head. Deep breath in and a long breath out. One more, inhale. Ujjayi breath, exhale. Strong foundation of the feet and the strength of your arms pull you all the way back up, reach to the sky. Exhale, plant your palms down, step your right foot back so you're high on your toes. Keep the foundation of your hands, let your left leg float behind you as you keep lowering and exhaling, Chaturanga. Tops of both feet down, lift your heart. Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Make your way back to Adho Mukha Svanasana. Take the Uttara Chaturanga if you like. When you get here, deep breath in. Full breath, Ujjayi, exhale. Powerful breath, inhale. Ujjayi, exhale. Step your big toes together to touch. Again, you can take those couple of light hops around the upper spine, and then on the third or fourth one, come all the way forward. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, halfway lift. Uttanasana, fold. Get those big toes touching, heels slightly apart. Utkatasana, chair pose. I know, it's my favorite too. Bring your hands to your heart center. Lift your heart toward your thumbs. Take an inhale to lengthen. Exhale, twist to the right. Press your top palm into your bottom palm, and if you like, imagine you have a whole cupcake balanced on your left hand, and dome your right fingertips over top. Pull your outer left hip crease back, left knee back. Twist a little deeper. Take one more inhale breath here. Stay for your exhale. Now keep the chair, palms reach up. Hands to heart center. Inhale, lean forward. Exhale, twist to the left. Cupcake in your hands. Balance it on your right hand. Dome your left fingertips. Pull your outer right hip back, right knee back. Sit deeper. Take an inhale breath here. As you exhale, twist and look up. One more inhale. Stay for your exhale. Inhale back to chair pose. Reach up. Exhale, lift your hips and fold. Uttanasana. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Plant your palms. Make your way to Chaturanga. Take your back bend. We'll meet in Adho Mukha Svanasana. Full breath in and a full breath out. Right leg lifts. Inhale. Options to float here. Right knee, right upper arm. Pause here. Maybe Chaturanga arms. Maybe you extend the toes. Inhale, bring it back up. Right knee to left upper arm. Pause here. Or extend your right leg all the way through. Fallen triangle. Left arm reaches up. Any variations here. Inhale, come all the way back up. Sweep your right leg up. Knee to chest. Round and dome the spine. Step through to the center of your thumbs. Back heel spins down. Find front heel to back arch alignment or heel to heel. Pull your outer right hip crease back. Reach your arms forward to start. Bring your palms together to touch. Now bend your elbows. Thumbs to the nape of your neck like Anahatasana. Lean and lunge forward. Get your chest close to your thigh. And then pull your elbows forward and up. Deep Ujjayi breath in. Deep Ujjayi breath out. One more. Inhale. And exhale. And now arms release forward. Let your right arm glide further forward. Pull your left arm back and open it up. Virabhadrasana 2, Warrior 2.
Keep wiggling your front toes forward so you create more space. So your front thigh can become parallel. Knee over ankle, knee is tracking outward. Head, heart, and hips in the same line. So if you're reaching forward, pull your upper body back. Gaze down your front fingertips. Keep spreading those inner thighs apart. At the same time, hugging your heels toward each other. Deep breath in. And a deep breath out. One more. Inhale. Strong arms. Exhale. Flip your right palm up. Lower your left hand down. Inhale. Reach up. Exhale. Capture your head with your hand. Turn your heart open. Viparita Virabhadrasana. Stay here. Maybe find a half bind with your left hand to the outer right thigh, or maybe a full bind. Wherever you are, keep bending that right knee. Turn your heart open. Outer edge of your left foot strong. Right heel planted down. One more breath. Inhale here. Exhale here. Unwind yourself. Inhale. Side angle pose. Right fingertips either resting on your thigh with your forearm or all the way down to the mat. Left arm sweeping over your head. Deep inhale. Long exhale. Stay here or find a bind. Left arm behind, right arm under. Maybe you grab your wrist. Maybe you use a strap. Turn your heart open. If you have bird of paradise pose, if you know that posture, feel free to step forward and stand up. 3 more breaths. Keep hugging your outer right thigh underneath you. Left thigh open. Use your back outer foot as leverage. Press it down. Turn your chest open. 2 more breaths. Inhale, Ujjayi breath. Exhale. 1 more. Ujjayi in. Ujjayi out. Unwind yourself. Gaze down as you rise up. Back to warrior 2. On your inhale breath, pivot your back heel up. Reach your arms to the sky. High crescent lunge. Exhale, palms plant down. Right leg floats. Chaturanga. Exhale. Urdhva Mukha Svanasana or Bhujangasana. Make your way back. Add in the Chaturanga. Deep inhale. Exhale. Inhale, left leg to the sky. Same options, left knee, left upper arm. Pause here. Or Chaturanga arms, maybe float your left toes. Inhale all the way back up. Cross to the right side. Stay or extend your left leg through. Open it up. Variations if you have them. Fallen triangle. Inhale back up with the left leg. Palms plant down. Exhale, move it to chest. Keep coming forward. Round the upper spine. Foot steps down in the center. Back heel spins down. Find that alignment. Front heel to back arch or heel to heel. Outer left hip pulling back. Extend your arms. Strong foundation with the feet. Palms pressed together. Like Anahatasana. Thumbs to the nape of the neck. Elbows come forward. Now if you're up high here, which you might be, lean forward more. Try to bring your elbows ahead of your big toe. Deep breath in. And a long breath out. Elbows forward and up. 1 more. Inhale. Exhale. Now release your hands. Left hand slides forward. Right arm pulls back. Open it up. Virabhadrasana 2. Strong warrior. Hug your outer left thigh under. Right thigh rolls open. Use the strong foundation of your feet to go deeper. Gaze down your front fingertips. A few more breaths here. Don't wait. Don't be up here hanging around waiting for the last breath. Get down there. Front thigh close as you can to parallel. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Be here in the moment. Inhale. Exhale. Viparita Virabhadrasana. Flip that left palm. Reach it up and back. Find your variation. Maybe you cup the head. Maybe you find a half bind or a full bind. Most important thing is that you didn't straighten out that left knee. Keep it bending. Turn your heart open. Reach your chest toward the sky. Deep breath in. And a long breath out. 1 more. Inhale. Exhale. Back to warrior 2. Take an inhale breath. Exhale. Uttita Parsvottanasana. Extended side angle. So forearm to your thigh or fingertips down to a block or to the mat. Left arm reaching over your head. Deep breath in. Sorry, right arm reaching over your head. Deep breath out. Take a bind if you like. Right arm to your lower back. Left arm underneath. Maybe you use a strap. If you're curling forward a lot, use the strap. You want to try to lift your chest so your right shoulder is directly above your left shoulder and your ears are in line with your front big toe. Pull your outer left hip under, right thigh open. Strong foundation through the feet. Bird of paradise if you like. Step forward with your right foot. Stand up and open it up. 3 more deep breaths. Ujjayi breath. And stay centered on your personal and collective intention, your dedication. Let that be in your mind's eye. 1 more breath. Slowly gaze down, unwind yourself back to warrior 2. On your inhale breath, pivot the back heel up, reach your arms to the sky. Keep exhaling as you plant the palms down, left leg floats, chaturanga. Keep exhaling. Full breath in, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana or Cobra. Back to Adho Mukha Svanasana. Downward facing dog. Deep inhale, sigh or flutter the lips. 1 more, inhale. Exhale. Come high on your toes, bend your knees a lot. If you like those little kicks, preparations for handstand, you can go. I like to get a shorter downward dog, really hollow out the belly and round the upper back. And then from here, you get a nice light kick. Yeah, your hips right over your shoulders. And then 3rd or 4th try, come forward. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, fold. All that talk about cupcakes makes me want to sit down into a chair just to burn some of that, some of those calories off. So get down with me. Reach your arms up to the sky and then hands come to the heart center. Let's add in a twist. Now with the option to balance. You can go for side crow or kundanyasana or even just open your wings. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist to the right and get that left elbow hooked. Cupcake hands if you like. Stay here, maybe open your wings. Or right hand comes out far to the right. Lean your outer right knee on the shelf of your left elbow. Maybe the toes stay down or maybe they float. Maybe you can extend the legs straight. Parasvabhakasana. Any other variations if you have. Slowly come back into the twisted chair. Exhale here. Inhale, chair pose. Reach up. Hands come to heart center. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist to the left. Get that right elbow hooked. Cupcake hands. Open up your wings if you like. Sit down low. Or take your right hand down. Left hand out far. So you're not leaning onto the left elbow. Just the right elbow. Maybe you stay here. Bend your elbows back like chaturanga. Look forward. Maybe float the toes. Maybe look to the right and extend your legs. Parasvabhakasana, go for kundanyasana if you have it. Deep breath in, the long breath out. Beautiful. Come back for center wherever you are. Let it be good enough for you. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, sit deeper. 1 more breath. Inhale. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. As you exhale, plant your palms, chaturanga, do a little hop and a float. Inhale, cobra, or upward dog. Meet in downward dog. Float Ujjayi breath in, sigh or flutter. Inhale, right leg lifts to the sky. Exhale, right knee to right, upper arm stay, hover or kundanyasana B if you have it. Inhale all the way back up. As you exhale, right knee to left upper arm, fall in triangle or extend that right leg. Float your back toes, kundanyasana A. Inhale all the way back up. Knee to chest. Round the spine, look forward. Step through again. Virabhadrasana 2, warrior 2. Get low, don't wait. Deep inhale, long exhale. And now inhale your front leg to straight. Palms reach up. Feels so good. Exhale, deepen. Find your breath. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. Exhale. Beautiful. Arms stay. Inhale your front leg to straight. Heel toe your back foot in a step or two. Trikonasana, still front heel to back arch alignment. Hinge forward just like side angle, but front leg is straight. And then pivot the arms. You can rest your forearm here on your straight leg. Maybe use a block or fingertips come down inside or outside, but try not to curl forward. If you're curling forward to get the right hand deeper, come up. Keep that left arm lifted. Open your heart. Crown of your head in line with your front big toe. Deep breath in and a long breath out. Now some option for core work. Utthita Trikonasana, top hand reaching open. Same with the bottom. Big breath in. Open up your chest. 2 deep breaths. Pull your outer right hip back and in. And then look forward. Left hand to your left hip. Soften that right knee. Bring a block with you if you like, so it's directly under your right shoulder. So it will be forward and to the right of your right foot. Lifting that back leg, half knee pose. Stay right here if you like. Maybe you use the block. Maybe you can press that left heel out, toes back towards you. Find your leg in space and then reach your left arm up. Stay right here, or maybe start to turn and look up. I find that pretty challenging, so I'm going to use a block. You can stay here, a couple more breaths if you have Chakasana. Bend that top knee, reach for the outer edge of your left foot with your left hand, and kick up and back. Keep your chest open. Maybe right hand floats. Deep breath in, and a long breath out. We'll release slowly by softening that right knee a lot. Bring your hands to the mat, plug your right hip crease with your right thumb. Pull it back as you extend your left leg back behind you, standing L-shaped pose. From standing L-shaped pose, we have some options. One is to stay. Feel free to use blocks. You can work towards standing splits, walking your hands toward your standing leg and lowering your head, chin right to the chest, forehead toward the shin, left leg lifting. If you want to work on your handstand, you can go to a wall for this, of course. Spread your hands wide directly underneath your shoulders. Maybe step your right foot back just a little bit. Hollow out the front body, round the upper spine, just like we're doing from downward dog. Nice straight arms. As your left leg kicks up straight, you bend that bottom knee, give a little kick. So you decide. 3 more deep breaths wherever you are. Standing L shape, standing splits, or hops to handstand. Like that passage said that I read at the beginning, focus on what's happening right here and now. Nothing else matters. Deep breath in and deep breath out. That's the gift of this moment, the present. And come back to standing L shape. Hug your left knee in towards your right. Keep your toes off of the mat. Slowly start to stand up. Bring your knee with you. Take your gaze with you too. Look forward. Hands to your hips. Open up your left knee to the left. Flex your foot. Place it on top of your right thigh. Hands to your heart. Now we've done a lot of chair pose already, so now we have half chair. You would think half of something would be easier. Not in this case. Sit the hips back and down. Ardha Utkatasana, half chair. Keep your chest lifted. In fact, if you want to make it more challenging, reach your arms forward and up and pull the hips back. You can stay here. If you want to hinge a little deeper, you can. Elbows maybe in front of the shin bone, and then practice maybe a little patience here. So maybe don't go all the way into maybe a hand balance here. Just focus on sitting back and pulling the chest forward and up. Create space. Deep breath in and a long breath out. And slowly release. Let's stand up. Bring your knee with you. Reach your arms out. Find your balance. Look forward. Virabhadrasana 3, warrior 3. Steady, strong. Outer left leg rolling down, right hip pulling back. Deep breath in, long breath out. And now step all the way back and open up to the long edge of your mat. Let's turn to the side so you can see this view, but you'll be facing the long edge. Open up your arms and create enough space between your heels that your ankles and wrists are about the same distance apart. Hands come to your hips. Toes can turn slightly inward if you like. Deep breath in, lift your chest. Exhale, fold, Prasarita Padottanasana. Bring your palms underneath your chest. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to fold. Now grip the mat. Push into your hands. You can use that as leverage to bring the crown down. Maybe you put a block under your head or a bolster, that's fine. Outer edge of your feet rooting down. Let your head surrender. You're welcome to stay here if you have tripod headstand. Head will come all the way down. The feet start to lift off the mat as you press down firmly into your hands. Maybe legs come together to touch. Hug the inner thighs toward each other, elbows hugging in. Stay here for 3 deep breaths. When it's time to come down from Shirshasana B, go slowly. Flex your feet, hug the inner thighs toward each other, and let your heels touch down first. Halfway lift as you inhale. And now as you exhale, turn your body to the front of your mat. Slide your left knee as far back as you can. Pat it up if you need. Maybe bring blocks to your sides in case you might need them. Find Anjaneyasana, low crescent lunge. Knee over the ankle, left thigh at an angle. Reach your arms up to the sky. Take a heart opener here. Cactus your arms. Tilt your elbows forward, fingers back. Lift your heart to the sky. Deep breath in. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, sweep the hands back. They can touch down if you need. Straighten that front leg. Hands may be underneath you. You can inhale to lengthen. Exhale to fold. Stay right here or let your hands come underneath your shoulders. Lengthen again and fold. 5 deep breaths. So maybe you stay Ardha Hanumanasana. We're working toward Hanumanasana. Right heel forward, left knee back. Keep adjusting those hips like a ratchet as the right pulls back, left forward. Lengthen and lift, maybe fold. Last round of breath. Slowly make your way up. Tuck your back toes, slide your left knee in. Back to the lunge. Fingertips underneath your shoulders. Lift your back knee up. Now take your left fingertips, your left hand flat onto the mat, right hand flat onto the mat. Inhale. As you exhale, 3-legged dog. Right leg lifts back and up. Start to stack your hip, open it up, bend your knee, drop your foot behind you. Turn your left hand toward the left, about 10 o'clock. Take your right foot all the way back. Keep high on your toes. Right heel is lifted, outer left foot pressing down. Use your left hand and both of your feet press into the mat or wherever you are and lift your hips higher. If you're going for Urdhva Dhanurasana, stay, hold the pose. 2 more deep breaths. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more. Inhale. Exhale. Now gather in. Turn all the way back around. Both hands down. Right leg lifts up. Take your vinyasa. Deep inhale. sigh out your mouth. Exhale. Inhale, left leg lifts to the sky. Left knee to left upper arm. Pause here, or Kundalini B if you have it. Inhale all the way back up, reach up. Exhale, cross to the right, fall in triangle, or Kundalini A, balancing just on the right elbow. Inhale, sweep it back up. Knee to chest, round in, hollow the front body, lift higher. Step through in the center. Virabhadrasana 2 again, warrior 2. Gather in the inner thighs, press the feet away from each other. Deep inhale, long exhale. 2 more, inhale. Exhale, get right into it, don't wait, 1 more, inhale. Exhale. Now straighten that front leg, gather the energy, reach up. Exhale. Imagine in a room together, breathing and moving together. It's a sound I really miss. All these things that we take for granted. It's the sound of people breathing and moving together. 1 more. Exhale. Now keep your arms straight, front leg straightens. Heel toe your back foot in a step or 2. Hinge at the hips, glide forward, keep reaching. Trikonasana. You can use your block, you can have your palm resting on your shin if you need. Most important alignment is that the right hand is reaching straight up. If you're curling forward, come up higher so you can hold the alignment. Left hip tucking under, right thigh open. You light onto that left hand. Stay here or find that core work. Uttita Trikonasana, right hand reaches over, maybe your left. Pull your left leg to straight, 2 breaths. You can do it, don't give up. Right hand to your right hip, soften that left knee. Have your block handy if you need, so it comes underneath your left shoulder to the left and forward of your left toes. Right leg lifts up. Ardha Chandrasana. Stay here, get your right leg active to help you balance. You know where it is. Use the block if you need. Right hand reaches up. Maybe take a look up. Very challenging to look up here. Ooh. Catch yourself. Ardha Chandrasana, Japasana, if you want to bend that top knee and kick your foot into your hand. Sometimes you can kick so much and lift your chest enough that you can float those left fingertips. Deep inhale, long exhale, 1 more. Keep kicking. Beautiful now. Soften your left knee, find your standing L shape. Left thumb to left hip. Roll right hip down. Inhale to lengthen. Stay or find standing L shape, standing splits, or handstand hops. Maybe take your left foot back a little bit from your hands for the hops. Hollow the front body, round the spine. For standing splits, pull up on the left calf, forehead to shin. Let your head relax so the right leg can lift. One more round of breath wherever you are. Follow the advice of this music. Bring your knee into your chest, look forward. Slowly stand up. Ooh. Amazing music tonight again from Soul Rising and DJ Taz Rashid. I'm just super grateful to them for sharing their music. So generous. Okay. Open up your right knee, flex your foot, cross it over your thigh. Stay here. Ardha Utkatasana, sit down. Keep your foot flexed. Let the hips lower and find Cobra right here. Lift your chest away. Keep finding that space. Hips pull as far away from the crown of your head as you can. Maybe elbows hook in front and just hold here. Find your balance.
You can be concentrated. You can be alert.
One more.
But all that will ever teach you is what not to do. How not to do.
Warrior 3.
You have to let it happen. You have to let yourself wake up.
Hands to your hips.
Liberate.
Inhale. Exhale to fold. Halfway lift as you inhale. And now from here, open your toes to the top corners of your mat. Bend into your right knee. Skandasana, left leg lengthens. Take your right arm out to the right.
Be aware of what you're doing.
Open up your chest if you like. Maybe reach up. If you like, find a bind. Hug your heels toward each other. Help lift your chest. Two more breaths.
You must be simply awakening and relaxed.
Release. Come through center. Left knee bends. Right leg straightens. Skandasana.
You have
Left
to
arm out to the left. Right arm reaches. Find your bind if you like.
You have
Hug
to
your
let
heels.
yourself wake up.
Turn your chest open.
Become liberated. All this applies.
Back through center. Inhale. Turn your toes forward. Lengthen. Prasarita Padottanasana. Fold in.
You can be watching.
Take your variation anyone you like.
You can be concentrated. You can be alert.
If you'd like Samokhanasana, wide-legged splits, we have 5 breaths.
Become liberated. But all that will ever teach you is what not to do. How not to do. You have to let it happen. You have to let yourself wake up. Become liberated.
Start to walk your hands underneath your shoulders, halfway lift. Turn to the front, lower your back knee, slide it back. Left knee over your ankle, rise up. Anjaneyasana, low crescent lunge. Cactus your arms, tip your elbows forward. Heart lifts, deep breath in. Stay here, breathe out. Receive the energy that you're creating, deep breath.
You have to let yourself wake up. Become liberated.
Beautiful. Inhale. Use your blocks if you like. Exhale. Let that front leg straighten as you sweep your arms back. Keep holding. Breathe in. And breathe out. Dig your left heel forward. Toes curl toward you. Now stay here. Or slide your palms underneath your shoulders. Lift your chest. And fold in. Working your variation of Ardha Hanumanasana. Try to keep your right hip over your knee, or even come more forward into your variation of Hanumanasana, full splits. Left hip pulling back, right thigh down. Stay upright, chest lifting, or bow in. Last round of breath. Inhale. Exhale. As you're ready, palms come under the shoulders. Tuck your back toes to slide your right knee in. Left foot plants down. Keep your fingertips tented to come into the lunge. strengthen those hands. Bring your palms flat. Take an inhale breath, back knees lifting. Sweep your left foot up to the sky. You can stay here or start to stack your hip open, bend your knee, drop your foot to the right. And if you want to flip over, start by turning your right fingertips out to the right. Come to the outer blade of your right foot. Stay high on your left toes and lift your chest. This is wild thing. You can stay here. If you're a regular student and you like to work to Urdhva Dhanurasana, feel free to go there. We'll work on that more tomorrow morning. Deep breath in and a deep breath out. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Press it to your hand. Flip yourself back around. Left leg lifts high. Vinyasa. Inhale, ripple forward. Exhale to lower. Make your way back to downward dog. Steady breath. Deep breath in. And a long breath out. Come high on your toes. Bend your knees a lot. Walk your hands a little bit closer toward each other. Very lightly. Get a little hang time. And then land your feet on the outside of your hands. Coming into Malasana. Bring your palms together to touch, knees pushed out wide by your elbows. Take a few deep breaths here. You're welcome to stay right here. If you want to practice crow pose, you can, or even one-legged crow pose. Hands will come in front of the shoulders. Lift your hips and step your feet together to touch. Lift your legs until they're straight. Come high on your toes. For regular crow pose, Kakasana or crane pose. So crow pose, your elbows will bend. Crane pose, the elbows stay straight. Knees come to the upper arms. Press in and hug in so knees don't drop to the outside. Keep leaning the weight forward into those strong fingers. You strengthen them by holding those cupcakes. Hollow the front body, round the back body. Maybe one foot or both feet. And try to straighten your legs if you can. If you're going for Ekapadabhakasana, you go for it one-legged. Deep breath in and a deep breath out. Now when you're ready, you can walk, step, or hop back. Take a vinyasa or go right back to Malasana. And we'll meet in Malasana. Hands together. And a deep breath in and a long breath out. And now take the back of your hands and put them on the mat and try to pull your arms to straight so you're getting a nice wrist release here. If this doesn't work for you, then also try back of the hands to each other, floating in midair. Rock forward and back a few times, or even some small circles each direction. Breathe. I don't know about you, but I'm so glad it's Friday. Oh my gosh. But I'm looking forward to waking up tomorrow morning to do power yoga for 90 minutes, so I hope you join me. I don't know the exact time, but tomorrow afternoon, I want to say 5:30 maybe, there's a global meditation, trying to get 1 million people meditating. So I'll try to post online when it is, but I'm sure you can find it by looking it up. So please join tomorrow afternoon. All right, let's work into Ekapadagalavasana. So lift your hips, bring your toes together, hip distance apart, halfway lift, inhale, exhale to fold, inhale to rise like an eagle, soar, arms come wide, palms touch, Urdhva Hastasana, hands to heart center, Samastitihi. All right, we'll start with that wonderful half chair pose, which I know you all love so much. Well, let's even do it better. Let's start in chair pose. So let's get the hips down, reach your arms up to the sky. Yeah, we love chair pose. We love it so much, we're going to cut it in half. So lift that right ankle up, place it on top of your left thigh and sit down. Now remember that cobra idea, so pull your hips back, reach your chest forward and up, and then hands come to heart center. Now start to lean forward, and you can stop anywhere you like. Come along for the journey, elbows in front of the shin bone. And you can stay right here. And one thing I often see is people just drop their hands underneath and try to float, but it's too tight. So what I would do is tense your fingertips and hop back a little bit, but keep your hands where they are. And now flatten your palms, hook your right toes around the left bicep, elbows underneath the shin. Bend your elbows and lean forward and round the upper spine. So dome the front body, hollow the front body like we've been doing. Stay right here, keep leaning forward, and maybe you have enough room to lift your toes. And then come back down, let's take a moment. Or you can keep going, bend the elbows. Rather than just lift the toes, keep leaning forward and start to extend that left leg back behind you. Round the back, press into your forearm, your elbows. Lean back. Release your foot down, halfway lift. Exhale to fold. Inhale to rise all the way up. Hands come to heart center. Give your wrists a little shake. We'll go to the other side, then we'll do one more wrist release. All right, your favorite and mine, chair pose, Utkatasana. Kind of missed species in this year, so we're making it up here on our mats with chair pose. Press into your right foot, left ankle on top, Ardha Utkatasana. Hands come to heart center, lean forward. Hook those elbows if you can. Remember, you can stop anywhere and practice every stage of the pose, all the kramas, the levels, to master each stage. From here, put your hands down. You can see how hard it would be to push the leg back behind you because it's right underneath you. So instead, you can keep your fingertips tented and hop the right foot back a little bit. Keep the shape of your legs. And then flatten your cupcake. So palms are flat. Hook the left toes around your right bicep and get the elbows right underneath your shin bone. One elbow below your knee, one below your ankle. Stay here or start to lean forward and float the toes. And then you come back. See how that feels, and then do it again. Hollow the front body, round the upper spine, and maybe you can extend that right leg all the way back. Round in, press down, elbows cupped for 3, 2, 1. All the way down, release your left foot, inhale, halfway lift. Feels so good, sigh or exhale. Inhale, vinyasa, all the way through. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Plant your palms, take it through. We'll meet in Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Sigh out your mouth on your next exhale. Now my favorite on your inhale, right? My favorite other than chair pose. Come high on your toes, bend your knees a lot, look forward, hop through with straight legs. And if you're not sure, watch me and then do it. Hover and lower down. Make your way onto your seat any way that you can. Oh, feels so good. Move the flesh around your sitting bones from side to side. Press out through your heels, toes curl toward you. Reach your fingertips out wide to the side. Beautiful staff pose, sitting up nice and tall. Dandasana. Now from here, inhale, float your arms up. Hinge and reach forward to any amount. You can bend your knees if you need. Paschimottanasana. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale to fold. 5 deep breaths here, so enjoy. Come back to your personal intention, your collective intention, your dedication. Stay present with your breath. 3 more. Slowly start to roll yourself up. Bend your knees, bring your feet to the top of your mat. Let your hips come in pretty close. Inhale, arms reach forward. Last little bit of core engagement here to roll yourself down. As you exhale, slowly down onto the mat. Keep your inner thighs squeezing, feet pressing down. Come all the way down. Hug your knees into your chest. Rock your body side to side. Couple of back bends. Bring your feet underneath your knees, palms beside your body. It's really nice if you have a block, it can even be a book, and hug it between your thighs, and this will give you a sense of how close your feet and knees need to be. They're not too wide apart. The arms beside you, back of your head pressing down, you can tickle those heels. On your inhale breath, lift your hips up. If you're going for Urdhva Dhanurasana, you don't need the block. Press your hands up toward the ceiling. Bring your fingertips beside your ears and then press all the way up. I forgot I promised another wrist release. We'll do that hopefully after this. Deep breath in. And deep breath out. If you like, interlace your palms, squeeze your shoulders together, lift your chest. Keep lifting. If you've come to the crown of your head and you're pushing all the way up, try not to let your knees go open. Keep them, your thighs squeezing. Big breaths in and out. Release your hands if they're interlaced. Lift your hips a little bit more. Inhale. Exhale. People in Urdhva come down onto the crown and then all the way down. Take your feet out wide, knees together. Lift up your hips and put your seat down on your wrist creases. And just this action of windshield wiping the knees side to side will give a little release for those wrists. We'll have one more back bend here. You can use the block again if you like between your inner thighs. If you're going for a little bridge pose, you could also take supported bridge. Block underneath the hips on any setting. Or Urdhva Dhanurasana, hands pressing up, fingers beside the ears, pressing up until you can lift onto the crown of your head, and then widen and press up. If you're a little bridge pose, lifting the hips, letting the hands interlace under your lower back. Try not to let your knees splay out if you're in Urdhva Dhanurasana. Try to straighten your limbs. Head dropping back. Wherever you are, take 3 more deep breaths. Your hands are interlaced, drawing your knuckles towards your heels. Chest is broadening, hips are lifting. 2 more breaths. Ready to release your hands, slowly come down to the crown if you're up. This time, Supta Baddha Konasana, feet together, knees wide, and again, take your hands underneath your hips. And you can wiggle your bum side to side a little bit. Release any tension in the wrists. And then settle. Again, coming back to the breath, to your personal and collective intention, to your dedication. Breathe in. Feel that incredible expansive energy in your body. This is from letting go. All the weight, extra tension, burden that you've been carrying, let it drop away behind you and stay present here, only focusing on what matters. The only thing that matters right now is this moment. Slowly release your hands, bring your knees together to touch. You stay on your back, you can hug your knees in toward your chest. Option for an inversion here, so a few different options. Happy baby pose, you could take your knees out wide, reach through and grab the outer edges of your feet with your hands. Beautiful opportunities here for rocking side to side, extending one leg or both legs. You could reach your legs toward the feet toward the ceiling and hands, Viparita Karani. Or if it's in your practice, support your lower back with your hands, plow pose, Halasana. Or legs straight up, Sarvangasana, the queen of all postures. If Shirshasana A, the king of all postures, is in your practice, feel free to take that as well. 10 deep breaths.
last few breaths. Last inhale. Nice long exhale. And slowly releasing out of your pose, making your way onto your back. If you're in Shirshasana, take a few breaths in child pose, Balasana. And before our final twist, we will take Matsyasana, fish pose. Press into your feet, lift your hips. Again, slide your hands underneath your hips, thumbs touching. Also a nice wrist release again. Extend your legs to straight and point your toes and squeeze your legs tight together. Now press into your hands and your elbows and forearms and leverage your chest and head right off the mat. Tilt your head back and slowly, carefully lower the crown of your head all the way down. Open your heart and let that energy flow. You can stay here or maybe float the feet to 45 degrees. Hug your belly in tight. Maybe hover the head. Lower the head, lower the legs, chin to chest. Remove your hands out from underneath your seat. Just take a moment, one hand on your heart, one hand on your belly. Remind yourself that you're still here. Deep breath in. Expansive full breath out. One more. Exhale. And let's close our practice with a twist again in that same shape that we did for Ekapada Galavasana. So let's start by crossing your right ankle over your left thigh, just above the knee. Open your arms in a cactus shape. And we'll keep this shape. Drop the whole unit over to the left side. And something you can do is grab your right ankle with your left hand and push your right knee away, and you'll feel that stretch into the outer right hip. You can turn and look over your right shoulder. If for some reason this is not good for you, you can simply unwind your legs and stack your knees together, no problem. Otherwise, stay in this shape. It's more of a hip opener than a twist, but it's really nice for the hips after all the hip opening we did. Deep breath in and a long breath out. Bring your shape back through center. Give yourself a little squeeze here. You can thread the needle. Also nice for the hips, of course. Supine pigeon. What's a pigeon? Release that and let's go to the other side. Give your legs a little shake if they need. And then cross your left ankle over your right thigh. Cactus your arms. Take an inhale. Exhale, drop your hips or your foot to the right side. And you can grab your left ankle with your right hand. Pull your ankle toward you and press your knee away, and you'll feel that in the outer left hip. Turn and gaze to the left. Few deep breaths. One more deep inhale. Nice long exhale. Unwind yourself. Give your legs a little shake if you need. Give your knees a great big hug into your chest. Squeeze in nice and tight. Big breath in, forehead right to your knees. Big inhale. And as you exhale, release and soften all the way into Shavasana, your final rest. You totally earned it. Also earned a cupcake, but I can't really give you that. but boy, do I ever want one. I'm going to read to you one last time this passage again from the Untethered Soul, just a reminder as you deepen into your Shavasana, and then I'll just let you go. Stay as long as you like. I hope you get a good sleep. I hope you wake up tomorrow and join me for 90-minute power. It's always really fun to teach that and practice that. And then Sunday night at 6:30 p.m. Pacific time for Yin and Yoga Nidra. And I'll change up my schedule a little bit for you next week, a little bit earlier in the evenings during the week, and then Friday night this time I think I'll do a Yin class. We should have Yin and wine maybe. Okay, Shavasana, lay yourself down, take a couple of deep breaths. Deep inner release is a spiritual path in and of itself. It is the path of non-resistance, the path of acceptance, the path of surrender. It's about not resisting energies as they pass through you. If you have difficulty doing this, don't get down on yourself. Just keep working on it. It's the work of a lifetime to become that open, that complete, and that whole. The key is to just relax and release and deal only with what's left in front of you. You do not need to worry about the rest. If you relax and release, you will see that it puts you through tremendous spiritual growth. You'll start to feel an enormous amount of energy awaken inside of you. You will feel much more love than you've ever felt before. You will feel more peace and contentment, and eventually nothing will ever disturb you again. Thank you so much for joining in this practice this evening. I feel so honored that you share this time with me. I'll see you soon on your mat, virtually and hopefully soon in person. Namaste.